I'm frequently asked by prospective students, what can we expect to do when we arrive at your campus and become a film and video studies major? The answer is pretty straightforward. You're going to do everything.
Students have the opportunity to really focus on their own projects, whether it be on their scripts, on their films, work with each other in different capacities. Someone gets to direct here, someone gets to shoot here, someone uses their script here.
Advancing their thinking skills, their creative ways of being. Film is the ideal medium for that because it's creative, it's technical, it embodies so much of the skills, talents, and abilities that enable a person to be successful in the world.
And for me, the biggest thing that sold me on the program were the professors. Talking with them alone, they are so enthused, so passionate, have the experience. They're at a professional level.
So students that come here want to learn more than just how to push buttons and point a camera and turn on lights. They want to learn the process, the workflow, and the reason why things are done the way that they're done in the industry from faculty with experience working in both entertainment television as well as film.
Film is a collaborative medium. Very, very rarely do we make films by ourselves. Working with each other, to be bouncing ideas off each other, to be learning the professionalism that's required when you work on a set or when you work in pre-production or post-production together as a team. It's a team effort.
It's important to point out the fact that we have a brand new digital studio. It's all shooting in high definition. We have a Ross mixer that is integrated with the Expression graphics station and the Blackstorm video server. We have digital audio with the Yamaha QL5. And what you're going to be doing is actual productions. Not only is Central Washington University's Film and Video Studies program a good place to study film and video production, but it's also a very livable place.
4 ecosystems come together here. So you have the high desert, the low desert, the mountains, and the rainforest. And at any given day, you can journey out an hour from Ellensburg and be in one of those ecosystems.
In terms of story, I think there's a lot of benefits to using a small town. You can tell a small town story.
But I think that the rural setting allows a kind of contemplative life to foster, and for students that's a good thing.
Most of our alumni are gainfully employed in the industry. Many of them are working in the Seattle-Portland corridor, doing a number of things from music videos, corporate media productions. Some are working for news stations. I had a student who worked in the camera department for Reckless. A recent graduate of our program actually worked on Hunger Games: Catching Fire and Mockingjay Part 2. A lot of these people are coming out of the program and being able to step into entry-level jobs right away. And because of their skill set and work ethic and their understanding of the workflow of the industry, are moving fairly rapidly up the priority list.
What it always comes back to is the work. It comes back to how do we make the best movie that we can, whatever it is, whether it's a corporate video, it's a music video, it's a commercial, it's a promotional piece. All of those require this collaborative skill, technical skill plus storytelling skill.
And in many cases, we can see the growth of a student from the very first day when they're eager, but maybe a little bit intimidated by the equipment, to the point where they are a notch above, a little more confident, begun to develop an artistic voice.
The virtue of our program is it blends the theoretical and the practical, and whatever major students are in, screenwriting, history and criticism, or production, they get exposure to all of these dimensions, which means that when they leave Central, they have a stronger degree than they probably would have in a competitive program.
When the equipment can disappear, it's just a tool. And it's the story that you want to tell that you're focusing on. Then I think we've succeeded.
What will you do?
What will you do?
What will you do?
What are you going to do?